Hello, I'm Rochelle, and this is episode 176 of the Genuine Realtor Show, which airs every Friday. Oakville, Ontario has a reputation for being expensive, a true luxury suburb of Toronto, but it wasn't always that way. And with so many people looking for those affordable pockets here in town, that's exactly what we're covering today. Ready? Let's go. Not so long ago, Oakville was considered an affordable place to call home, and especially through the boom of the 80s and 90s with a number of new build communities being developed. But the town of yesteryears is gone, and the search for affordable options has become increasingly challenging. I do want to preface this with the reality that affordability means different things to different people, and just because one of these neighborhoods may be the least expensive, it doesn't mean that it's affordable for everyone. But rather, of the communities here in Oakville, Ontario, these are the ones with the lowest recent sale prices. It is based on the data at the time of filming and is designed to help you get an idea of what the cost to own here is, and while I don't focus on rentals, I will share the cost to rent for properties listed with realtors. So let's kick off with condo-style apartments, which are typically the most affordable option. In the last 60 days, sold prices range from $390,000 at the low end all the way up to $3,580,000. Now, if you're not familiar with the different types of home ownership here in Ontario, I did cover it in another episode, so check the description below for the link. Of course, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and click that bell to turn on notifications. And if you have any questions about living in or moving to Oakville, I'm happy to connect, so please feel free to reach out. So of the 85 apartment-style condos that were listed with the Oakville Milton Real Estate Board that have sold in the last 60 days, only 8 were at or below that $500,000 price point and isolated to just 4 neighborhoods. Central in and around Kerr Village, which is the only South End neighborhood to make the list, Westmount by Dundas and Bronte, Fulgarwood on the eastern border, and River Oaks, specifically in and around the Uptown core developments. These units typically run on the smaller side, most sitting around the 525 square foot mark, and most only have 1 bedroom. But there are occasionally larger units with multiple bedrooms in this price point. Just be aware that the larger square footage units tend to be a little dated. As for rentals, there were 69 leased out in the last 60 days with a range of $2,300 to $8,000 per month. But the majority of these units are larger, and there were 17 options below the $3,000 per month price point. If we take a look at townhouses, which can be freehold or condo, and again, do look for that link in the description below if you would like some clarification on the different types of home ownership here in Ontario. But if you are considering a townhouse, in the last 60 days, there were 8 that sold for $750,000 or less out of the 86 townhouses that sold. And the more affordable price points were spread across 4 neighborhoods, with Bronte, Fulgarwood, College Park, and River Oaks again focused in the Uptown core developments. On the rental side, there were 17 leased out in the last 60 days between $2,300 and $3,000 per month out of a total of 46 towns rented through a realtor on the Oakville Milton Real Estate Board, and the most expensive being $8,000 per month. Moving on to detached homes, there have been no sales in the last 60 days for under $1 million. So please do keep in mind that affordable means different things to different people, and this episode is all about helping you get your bearings in the current market. There were 230 detached sales processed through the Oakville Milton Real Estate Board in the last 60 days, with 11 being sold between $1 million and $1,250,000. The most expensive sale in the time period was a 5,000 square foot 7-bedroom home, which sold for $5,625,000. The neighborhoods where the most affordable detached sales have been found are scattered throughout the town, but it's important to remember that those homes located in South Oakville will generally be smaller with dated finishes in need of some upgrades. But if you're willing to put in the work, they can make for amazing sweat equity opportunities. In the North End, homes in this price point are generally newer with a larger square footage, but the lots are typically smaller than their South End counterparts. The last 60 days saw sales of these homes in the neighborhoods of West Oakville, Central, Glen Abbey, Westmount, West Oak Trails, River Oaks, and Falgarwood. When it comes to renting a detached home here, you're looking at the $2,000 to $3,000 range for a smaller home, or $3,000 to $4,000 for the typical 3 or 4 bedroom home. But the last 60 days of rentals saw $13,000 per month for a luxury 5-bedroom, 5-bath home in East Oakville's lakeside neighborhood of Ford. So I hope all of this has helped you get your bearings on what the market is doing here in Oakville, Ontario. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to reach out or leave a comment below. I'm always happy to connect. Until next week, keep it genuine.